Hello, everybody. I'm here. I'm sorry we are so incredibly and horribly late. Um, I'm joined this evening by some very wonderful people. I have Uberbandit here. Say hello, Uberbandit.
Hello.
Tell these people who you are and where they can find you and things.
I'm Uberbandit. I sometimes stream, occasionally never, on twitch.tv/Uberbandit22. Right now my internet's kind of poop, so it ain't happening, but maybe I might attempt Dwarf Fortress, and maybe my bandwidth can handle that. So we'll see. But iRequest actually is not doable for me at the moment.
That sounds very exciting.
Enthralling, in fact.
Leah, we have Leah. Say hello.
Hi, people.
Tell them who you are and where you are.
I'm Leah from P99. I stream about as often as Uberbandit at twitch.tv/Lyaa6, LYAA6.
Mm-hmm. And Derubael,
Hello. Greetings.
where can these people find you?
They can't find me anywhere. If they use the petition exploit forum, they might get a response from me.
Mm-hmm. And if they have any kind of HR complaints,
Derubael at justthetip.com.
we take those emails very seriously here at
Very
P99.
They definitely don't just go into a bottomless pit called the Shredder.
Nope. That definitely does not happen.
Just the tip. Quality service since 1999.
Yeah.
We need to look into getting that email address.
And out so quick you won't even notice we were there.
Well, you gotta secure the domain first.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there's already a justthetip.com, to be honest with you.
We'll alter it just enough to where it's still funny and we'll raise money on stream to pay for it so we don't have to waste our money on that.
Just ask Rogan to give you a little email on the server.
I have a feeling Rogan might not support Derubael at justthetip.com.
I don't think he's gonna be a fan of just this. Well, see, the other thing is that I've actually said that on the forums. I've been like, send your pictures to Derubael at justthetip.com. And now if I actually have that email, then I could get in trouble, because then it's like I'm actually asking for people's pics instead of just putting out a BS email. Like, sure, email me your pictures at this email address. If it's actually a thing, it's more like, it's almost like sexual harassment at that point.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, justthetip.com already registered.
Sad.
Just up on GoDaddy, yeah.
Well, and we have two first-time guests. We have Laledorie. Say hello. Tell them who you
Hi,
are.
that was close enough. I am Laledorie from P99, and I do have a Twitch, but I stream just about as often as Lyaa. And I'm sorry, what was your name?
Uberbandit?
Uberbandit. Yeah, see, I knew that. I totally knew that.
I was gonna leave her hanging.
Sorry,
Stop that.
damn it, don't do that to me. Anyway, so I don't stream often, but I do have a Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Laledorie. And I'm a first-time streamer and happy to be here.
Well, we are very happy to have you, and we also have another first-time guest. We have the Emperor of the Beard. We have the OneKillQuota here this evening. Say hello,
Hey, what's
sir.
up, guys?
Tell them who you are and where to find you and things.
I am OneKillQuota. You can find me on twitch.tv/OneKillQuota. I play Grogmon game. I like to drop the ogre twerk all over everybody. And I guess, unlike most of you guys, I stream damn near every night.
A+.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good.
Well, do me a favor, you guys.
You have an excellent beard, by the way, sir. I know that not everybody can see that. If they haven't been to your stream, they probably don't know about it. But
Well, I am streaming Project 99 right now, so if they want to, they can jump on over and mute the volume so they can hear us over there.
there you go. If you want to see his wonderful beard, head on over to his Twitch stream.
Also, all you guys, go ahead, throw your links in the chat so that these people can, because I'm going to be honest, people, they're lazy. They're all lazy. And saying your thing is great, but putting it in the chat so all they have to do is click and then click a follow button, that works better. So link your stuff in chat, and all you chat peoples, click it and follow these people. They're good people. They're good streamers. I hang out there, and it's because it's fun to be there.
And for
They're
those
just
too
going to
lazy
subscribe now so that they can see if you're there.
It was the most convincing sales pitch ever, I think. It might have been some of my better work.
Don't just click on their name, then click follow if you're too lazy to open up a page. I know I am.
But see, sometimes when people are chattering in the chatter box, the names scroll and you end up right-clicking on the wrong one or left-clicking on the wrong name.
Then here's what we do, chat. Hold still for like 5 seconds. Don't say anything. We need to click on shit.
I feel like this is catering to people who don't know how to work a mouse. And
Are you
I don't really think that's
discriminating?
necessary.
Whoa. Are you starting stream off by discriminating against people who don't know how to work mouses? Or mousei or mice? What's
Wait.
the plural for mouses? Is it just...
Mices.
Mice.
No,
Mice
that
is
can't be a
fucking
thing,
hard.
because doesn't mouse stand for something? Isn't mouse an acronym?
No.
Right,
No.
isn't it
If
like
you're if you're talking a computer
moving...
mouse, it's mouses.
No,
and
it's
it's
like
the dumbest shit.
moving optical under something else.
The first
No, it's not.
there weren't
I've
always
never heard
optical mice.
Yeah, in the old days, didn't they have a ball in there and then it would get all
Mhm.
gross and you had to take it
Yeah,
out and
mouse
clean it?
doesn't actually stand for anything. It's just, it literally is called a mouse because it looks like a mouse.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure mobile optical under something else is a
No,
pretty...
because okay, the first mice didn't have optics. That's why or lasers or anything fancy.
But that's
It was a
because they
little
were...
ball.
Buddy, that's because they were thinking ahead. They were planning
They were-
for the future.
They were looking into the future, right?
I
They
don't
weren't...
think I understand this logic.
This is some real
This is-
top-level
this is-
science.
It
Okay,
makes
listen,
sense
no,
if you don't think about
no.
it.
This is GM logic, where you think of something and then you instantly go, "This is a fact because I said it. I'm a GM." That's how this works.
Oh, that's a thing.
There isn't actually any logic behind it. It's just,
I'm a
you get
GM.
really used to people listening to what you have to say, and then before you know it, you're just making stuff up. And you believe it's a fact because you said it is.
One day, I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna be like, God damn it, I'm GM Sirken. You do what I say.
That is absolutely what's going to happen.
You're
And
all
then they'll laugh in
banned.
your face.
There is no doubt. There is no
Oh
doubt.
God, I would banhammer the shit out of those kids. I would be a
You will
horrible
be banned,
parent.
son. I will ban you from this house.
Oh God damn it.
Where's my timeout ring?
Banned by your own dad. That's pretty.
What can you do? These are things. So, tell me a story, somebody. That's
I
my
have
story.
Okay,
I
alright, I'm gonna
educated
tell a
you on
story. I'm
mice.
gonna tell a story about 20 minutes ago, when I was like, "So Sirken, what happened this week? Can you think of any talking points that we should bring up for like the first 30 minutes of the stream? Because it always seems like we're kind of sitting around not sure what to do in the first, 10, 15 minutes." And Sirken's like, "Nah, everything I say is like, it's like prophecy. It's scripture in verbal form. Everybody will love it. There will be no problem." And here we are, 20 minutes later. Sirken's like, "Well, guys, so does anybody have anything to talk
To be
about?"
fair, I felt what has come out of my mouth so far has been prophetic scripture.
Fair. I agree with everything you just said. But now you're at a standstill and you don't know what to do.
Listen, it
Fortunately-
drains a lot of energy to come up with the visions.
Buddy, I have faith in you. You can do it.
I think I'm having
Say
a,
that word.
I'm
Use
having
your
a
words.
stroke. Oh, them prophetic visions. Prophetic? Prophetic.
Thank you. That
Prophetic.
sounds excellent. I agree with all of that.
Fucking 1-800-phonics, guys.
Fortunately, Sirken, I looked on the forums and I realized that we can start this off with talking about the beta. And
see,
stress
that's
test.
wonderful.
yeah, okay. So, talking about the beta a little bit. Most importantly, some of the changes that have gone in there to affect server load and to cut down on the disconnects in large engagements, to cut down on the lag when you have hundreds of people in a zone. We did a test on Saturday that Rogan and Nilbog and Hanar and Alanova were all over there. Basically just throwing as many people into Temple of Vishan as they possibly could to find out if they could break it, basically. And it went really well. We had over 100 people in the zone, and I don't think anybody was desyncing because of a server-side issue. All the guilds that went, except, ironically, BDA, IB and TMO teamed up and just got face-rolled in North. And BDA actually did really well and progressed through a couple boss mobs in, I think, East. But overall, it went pretty well, and I think there's still some improvements to be made. But there's actually people on beta playing right now,
That's
which is
amazing.
shocking.
That is absolutely amazing.
There's actually
Yeah, I was
36
finally able to copy my character over, so I was happy about that.
Oh, that's a thing!
beta copy is a thing now. It's working. again.
Yeah, there was no announcement, so one day I just randomly tried, and I was like, hey, look, it works.
You'd think we'd announce things like that.
Rogan works in mysterious ways. And sometimes
Did it
things
break?
happen,
Yeah,
and
bro.
nobody hears about it.
Well, this can be the official announcement.
Official
Actually,
announcement.
to be
Copy your
totally
beta
honest,
characters.
we didn't even know that beta copy was working until I think somebody on the staff actually tried it, and then they were like, "Hey guys, like beta copy's working," and we're like, "Oh, really? That's amazing!
A plus.
Thanks for letting us know."
Oh, Velius.
But I ran a query on the characters table earlier today because our good friend of the stream, Splorf, made a thread saying, and this was a few days ago, he said, if you aren't playing Velius Beta, you're doing it wrong. He was talking about how Temple of Vishan was up, and him and his A-team buddies were in there, and they were clearing content. And there were some people who were saying, well, we don't play on beta because we're not level 60, and we don't have gear and stuff like that. And that's fine. I totally understand that. If you're not level 60, I know we don't have a beta buff thing on there. I know we don't have some instantly gear you up to Kunark implementation in there. But there's a lot of people who are level 60 and who do currently play and who have plenty of Kunark gear who are not testing on beta. And those are the people we're interested in getting to go and try this out. So I ran a query on the characters table, and I basically pulled up all the level 60s that had been logged on in the last 6 days, and there were 1,247 of them. And then I posted a picture of the actual Velius beta server when there was only 18 people online. So basically, we have 1% of the level 60 population testing beta.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. For 1%ers, you guys are A+.
Well, I'm not 60 yet, but I'll be happy to test the beta now that I was able to copy over.
See, guys, she's only like in her 40s, right? Like level 46 or 7.
43. I'm like halfway through 43, so...
And she's over on beta testing, so come on.
I had a foray into the beta test. I forged some things. I ran at this giant dick lizard, and it ate me.
Uberbandit is a level 30 ranger, you guys. If there's a level 30 ranger testing on beta, you should be too.
He really only tested the one thing that rangers need to test, though.
Doubted. Perfect.
It worked!
It worked.
Confirmed. Ranger's fine.
Ranger gate function, so we're all good.
I also got really sad when I realized it was like, oh, sweet, you can summon corpses. And I was like, wait, I need to buy the coffin for 10 plat while I'm naked.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
Yeah, that made me sad. I was like, I'm planning ahead. Yeah, I got the coffin, I got the weight. Fuck.
Oh, all right. Well, is there anything else about beta?
Well, there's faction NPCs on beta. I don't know if we touched on that last week. But now if you spawn in North Row, there's like a 10-foot tall gnome who will adjust your faction with a quest keyword. So if your only excuse for not playing on beta was that you didn't want a faction grind, that excuse just went out the window. You should be on there right now. On that note, about faction specifically, we actually do need some people to go and grind faction and tell us if the faction levels are increasing appropriately. Because if they're going too slow or too fast, like those are both equally as bad. So I think that's my beta spiel. I think that's all I have to say about beta.
I'll definitely tell you something that I really don't want to do is going faster than a not to.
Oh yeah, no.
Me either. We're way against that. That would be a travesty if that happened.
That would ruin Velius. That's what it would do.
I'm pretty sure that Alethea would probably drop dead if that was happening. So.
He would, yeah. No, we're not gonna let Velius get ruined by something stupid like faction. Nobog, his head would just explode on his shoulders. Like that couldn't be a thing.
You just wipe all the factions and say, nope, do it again. Oops, we broke it.
I feel like that actually happened.
What about what were the other two? What was it? Sleeper's Tomb and Plane of Mischief? They're not open yet, are they?
No, neither of those are open.
Neither of those is
I kind of didn't want to say that Plane of Mischief isn't open because there were some people trying to run from Temple of Ishan to POM. And they almost made it. Like a couple people got really close, but even if they had made it, they would have just gotten ported back to the safe spot in TOV.
Oh, well you're a cruel human being.
I just ruined their fun. Yeah, I ruined our fun because really the fun is in us watching them get there and then being like, I made it to POM, and then just getting ported back to the entrance.
You're an internet bully. That's what you are.
Look, it wasn't my choice to leave Plane of Mischief down, so.
Oh. All right. Well then, on that note, to you guys who have been doing beta, thank you so much. And to you guys who were just waiting to be able to copy your characters, you can do that now, so do it, and thank you so much. And to all the people who were like, I got better things to do than beta test Velius, I hope you die in a fire. But in-game, because I would never real life threaten or wish bad on you, so I hope you die in a fire in-game.
I hope you die in a fire.
You can
in
make
real
that
life.
happen, can't you?
I could.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
I could.
Confirmed, all 60s are getting death touch right now if they're not in beta.
Oh, that's harsh.
I think if he's
Hold
gonna,
on.
if he
Wait,
wants
let me
to light
log
them
over.
on fire, if he wants to light them on fire, he should probably use a fire nuke from like GOD.
Sunstrike.
No, but he can go so much higher than that. He can do one of those crazy like 20,000 damage wizard nukes.
I can do some.
Nothing beats the Ice Comet.
Oh, Ice Comet is not enough.
Except for
God
people
giveth an
like
Ice
won't
Comet
resist.
taketh away.
My nukes are not classic, sir. There's nothing classic about the things I rain down on players.
Look, just like don't they have like stupid amplification like gear so you can make the Ice Comet deal stupid amounts of damage?
Yes, that's a thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if
just do
there's
that.
one for. I don't know if there's one for Ice Comet specifically, but
Well,
because
I want to
based
see
on
the
spell.
sick, nasty Ice Comets.
Well, I don't care about any of those things. You know what I care about? One kill. How did you find P99?
I found P99 a while back. Well, I knew about it for a long ass time. I just never got around to playing it. And I was running around through Twitch, and I ran on EverQuest and saw some druid playing it, and he basically guilted me into getting the client and getting it configured.
A+. How long have you been playing on the server?
I've probably been playing for 4 months, I want to say.
Non-stop or breaks or?
I'd say the first 2 months were non-stop, and then I've been kind of playing it off and on for the past couple.
Do you have any, what's your highest level character? Have you been raiding at all?
No, I have not. I am at level 45 right now, so soon.
How's the journey been?
Oh, it's been smooth. Although I'm playing a warrior, which is, obviously a bit more difficult to level since you're just so heavily dependent on groups.
Yeah. Would you say that P99 is scratching that nostalgia itch for you?
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I've been playing like ESO nonstop for the past couple of weeks, and I was just sitting there the other day, and I'm like, I need to get back on Project 99. Like it just hits me every once in a while where I'm just like, I got to stop playing all this stuff that I'm playing and go play some Project 99.
I just did my petitions for the first time in 3 weeks yesterday or Sunday because I've also just been playing ESO at my spare time. And
He says playing, but in actuality, you guys, he's been knitting sweaters.
One kill! I gotta tell you, I actually I lurk on people's streams a lot, and I was lurking on your stream the night you were talking about how you use your different alts for essentially banks for all your trade skill shit, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking genius. And so I have adopted that policy.
It works like a charm, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I thought I'd have trouble remembering who had what, but no, it's just I know where everything is, and it's wonderful. It's like each one is its own little bank now. It's a beautiful thing.
Plus, just send them 400 gold each, and you get 10 slots on each one of them. It's cake.
Well, I haven't opened up more slots for them yet because I'm dumb. but I also haven't needed. I really haven't needed to. I keep bouncing between like 40 and 55 on each one.
Oh yeah.
And so really haven't needed to spend the money on that yet. But yeah, I thought that was a great idea, and proof that I silently lurk on your stream.
I'll just have to randomly just kind of call you out every once in a while, Sirken. Sirken, you there?
It's a thing, man. It's a thing. I was like, oh, another P99er that's playing ESO. Let's see what he's getting into. And I was literally just complaining to myself that day about how shitty it was that all my characters were sharing 60 slots in a bank.
Oh yeah.
So I was very pleased with all of that. A+ to you, sir. I tip my hat to you.
I'm glad you got something out of my stream.
Oh, I do. And I mean, at a bare minimum, I get the beard every time.
Absolutely. It's
So,
always
I mean,
here.
It's
I am one day gonna do a whole green screen where I'm just gonna like put on a green screen turtleneck and like a hat. It's just gonna be beard.
Do
just-
you
just gonna
intend
be
to do
beard.
Find,
like
like,
a
a
green
neon green,
screen
like,
on your
ski
face
mask.
too, so that it's literally just the beard?
Yeah, that's what I'm actually
Oh,
looking
man.
for. I've got the turtleneck.
That's
I'm
gonna
looking
be
for
great.
something to actually like cover the whole face.
Just paint it.
That's A+.
Well, I've I've actually tried that, and the problem is that most of the face paint's kind of glossy. So I need to find something that's a little more,
A little more matte.
yeah, a little more
You
matte,
could
so it
probably
actually
use
doesn't
like
reflect.
construction paper or a mask, right?
I probably could, or a ski mask. You know, the ones that have like the full nose and everything. So it's just like eyes, teeth, and beard.
Yes, it
It
sounds
sounds
perfect.
super creepy.
You need to get like bright green like primer and just smother it on your face.
I'll zoom in really close too, so you really see like big ass eyes and beard.
God damn it.
I like it.
What? I'll announce it when I'm about to do it, because once I get that figured out, oh my goodness.
Might be weird though, because you're gonna have to like front light your face too. Otherwise, it's not gonna chroma key
Oh,
right.
I actually have 2 actual photo quality umbrella lamps sitting to the left and right of me, so
A+.
it's about as front lit as it can get.
Oh man.
He's a fancy streamer.
Yeah, he is.
But
That's
you
right.
need it
He's
for
an
the green
actual
screen.
professional as opposed to the SuperCast.
Does he have lava lamps?
I do not. I do
All
not.
right. Scrub.
But he could probably green screen one very easily.
I could probably find a lava lamp like GIF and just like throw it over the stream.
No,
Sad.
the gifts are for the cute Asian girls. You obviously don't know how streams work.
Here's what you do, OneKill. You go to Uberbandit's stream, look up an old broadcast, just record his lava lamp for a little bit, and throw it in a screen capture. Done.
Or just like have the VOD up and just screen capture the bloody lava lamp.
Oh, infringement. A+.
To answer Mr. Jones's question, real quick about the dungeon pathing. It's my understanding that is either being worked on or fixed. It's one of the two.
It's not
waiting for the
fixed.
patch.
Could be just waiting to
No,
get
I
patched.
know that it's not in yet, but it's either being worked on or it's fixed and just waiting for a patch.
Yeah.
Because the monk that's pulling for us right now just cracked a little joke. He's like, "Why bother with pathing when you can just run right through the walls?"
Right. Yeah, we know it's pretty bad. We've known about it for a while. But I think they're trying to put that in with a number of other changes too to help server stability.
Yeah. Those are things. Laledorie.
Yes.
When did you find P99? How did you find P99?
I found P99 by just Googling classic EverQuest because I'm a super nerd and couldn't stop thinking about, my very first video game experience, which was, I think, right before Velius launched. So, like, a very long time ago. And I just Googled it one day, and then there it was.
A+. You know why?
Yeah, we actually
Because
show up at the top. for
it's
that
because we do it better than anyone else on the internet.
Well, of course.
Including EverQuest.
We do it better than they do at this point. They don't even do classic EverQuest, or do they? Do they have a classic server somewhere?
They tried.
No,
They
and
did
failed.
try,
yeah, they
but
do the progression, but it's not the same.
It's
Well,
not
so-
the same.
They did the progression, but they had like all the noob armor quests in, and just it was kind of half-assed.
They probably don't have any of the old stuff anymore, honestly.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
They should ask you guys for your client side.
I don't know if we'd give it to them.
I hope not. They would butcher it.
We'd still do better than they
Can
do.
anyone access the EQ emu though?
Yeah, but if you access the EQ emu, you're not going to have the P99 source code.
This is true.
Yeah, those are two different things. The P99 source code is pretty heavily modified from the original EQMU one.
If it was easy to do what Nobog and Rogan and the devs have done for the last 5
And
years.
Hanar and Canva, you should name all of them. Give them
I
all
said
credit.
and the devs, because I
Uh-huh.
didn't want to leave anyone out.
I
They
thought
could
they
be
were like
watching you
animals or something now.
They were animal types like last week, I believe.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that
and
one.
by the
Look.
way, I just have to say that completely failed on so many different levels.
Who was
sounded,
Big Bear? Big
I
Angry
was
Bear?
trying
I can't
to-
remember what it was.
It was Big Bear and Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon. It was really bad. And I was trying to give a legit spiel on Red, and I feel like it totally just defamed the entire thing.
We got all
Circus, like,
distracted by the
I
animal
got all
names.
distracted. It sounded
Yeah,
bad. I got
us
all the
too.
names mixed. Sirken's like, I've got this great idea. Why don't you call us all by animal names? It'll be great. No, I'm never listening to you again. I've decided that's a bad idea.
No, here's the thing: is now the entire server can rest satisfied knowing they're staffed by animorphs.
It's true. That they
Except
know
no one
that
really
they're-
knows who is who. It was super
There is
confusing.
the loving embrace of Big Bear.
But
So
that's
it's all good.
that's the best way to tell the story. You can be more open about the storytelling if you're not using the actual names in places to protect the innocent.
It's not like I was talking about real RMTers of P99 here, Sirken.
That is going
this
to
was
use
not-
the real names
This
in
is
places.
not confidential info.
I feel like none of that is confidential. Well, I guess some of it is, but once it goes on TV, it won't be. Because if the goods aren't on the TV show, why would people watch?
I'm so close to 31, I can taste it.
I love that you're leveling.
Well, I'm not actually leveling. I'm watching other people level right now.
That is not how you get closer to 31, buddy.
Well, that's how Rangers get closer to 31.
Uberbandit, how long have you played P99?
I started playing a little before Kunark came out. So a couple years on and off.
And this is your
currently-
highest character at
Oh,
31?
hell yeah. 30.
Wow. Oh,
Well,
30. Okay. See, I thought that I was slow because I've been here
Well-
like since October and I'm only 43.
I've leveled every class into the 20s except, I don't think I did Necro, did Cleric. I don't think I haven't done Druid. Druid was only like, I got to 18.
Did you do Wizard?
I did Wizard to like 12 and they got really sad.
Yeah, Wizard's
Sounds about
hard.
right.
I'm not going to do Wizard without J-Boots.
You got your ranger to 30. We're lucky that we have that.
You should try a Wizard on Red, Uberbandit.
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
That's what I'm
actually,
playing.
If I played on Red, I'd play Wizard likely.
I mean,
Tell us a little bit about your Red Wizard experience.
it's lonely and slow, and my mana pool sucks. But other than that, it's awesome.
Other than all the bad things, it's awesome.
Yeah, I really, really, really want to play red.
Have you gotten the
Yeah.
chance to Shadow Step and nuke somebody to death yet?
No, I haven't. I've only seen one person, and I was too scared to fight him, so I hid in the hills.
Yeah, you should hit me up. I'll play Red.
Really?
Anything to keep me from leveling over 30, yeah.
What do you have over there?
Oh.
Anything?
That was a backhanded
know.
compliment right there.
Do you have any characters over there, like level 10 or anything?
I might. It's been a minute.
All right.
I am camping
could-
because this.
Oh
group
shit!
is
Let me log
thing.
on.
We'll see. Might get it started.
My wizard is level 17. I've been leveling solo. I'm not saying where. I'm gonna get ganked as soon as I log on. Fuck that. Nobody is gonna come kill a 17. Like, I'm always scared of everybody, but then I realize, wait a minute, they're not in my level range. Aren't they changing it soon?
Yes. But the plus or minus 4 was how it always was prior to level 20 anyway.
Okay.
Which is what it's going to be for 1 to 60. So the way it was before, if you were 20 to 40, it was 6 levels, and if you were 40 to 60, it was 8.
See, I thought it was 8 levels right now. That's why when I see a red person, I'm like, oh fuck, they could be
You
8 levels
run.
higher than me. That's what. Yeah, I don't know how. I've only seen one person. He was red.
Well, we're hoping that when we do some things really soon, there will be more people to fight with and
Sweet.
learn how to PvP and stuff.
Yeah, how long till we get our new experience bonus for grouping and all that stuff?
That's coming really soon. That's all I
How
can
soon
say.
is really soon?
It's coming really soon.
We need a date. We need numbers.
Lyaa, my highest character is level 4 wizard.
No. We could start over.
Is there something you want to play?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, you
Wait.
guys level really fast with the XP bonus, which is coming very soon.
Yeah, because I'll play whatever based on what race you want to roll. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to try out.
What race is your wizard?
It is a gnome.
Oh, that's perfect. I have a 4 druid in Jife.
Okay.
Sweet. We'll rendezvous in Jife.
You guys are getting hunted
Giggity.
so hard.
We're level 4. Please.
Iron Lion will come find you. That guy's crowning achievement is ganking people below level 30.
Oh, I am in Jife.
I would like to say that he's the exception to the rule. Most people on Red don't run around trying to gank mobies, but there is one or two,
And he's one of them.
and he's one of them. Yeah.
That's okay. Those people are far and few between. Most of the people on Red are good to you until you're like 50 plus.
Yeah, that was part of the problem is once you hit that, the way that it was before, you would level up really quick, and then once you hit 52, it was just like a red wall of level 60 PKs just standing you down everywhere you went. And it was really difficult to get above that level. Because a level 52 really has no chance against level 60. A level 60, they can kill 2 or even 3 level 52s at the same time because there's no contest.
On my live server, it was 8 levels, and let me tell you, it was not a good time.
And see, that setup works on teams.
It did.
You know what I mean? Like
It did work
that
on
setup-
teams,
Yeah,
but
it does. It
you
works on
still
teams.
got raped when it was 1 versus 1.
Well, yeah, of course, but you always had somebody you could call and be like, "Yo, like I'm getting my shit pushed in here. Like, can you come help me?" Because you had a team behind you.
Right.
But on an FFA server, you don't necessarily have that.
No, not if you're a guildless little noob. You do not. And we love the guildless little noobs.
Yeah, those are our favorite people.
We mean
Absolutely.
noob as a term of endearment.
Yes, or Scrublet,
That sounds much worse.
Nublet, and Scrublet. How does Scrublet sound worse? I think that sounds better.
What do you guys
It's
think?
implying it's like a subcategory of scrub, like it's even lower.
Yeah, see,
It's a term of endearment. It's like, I love you, my little Scrublets.
no.
Come on.
I
It's
would take
almost
it
like-
as a term of endearment from Derubael. I would.
Thank
But
you.
from
Thank
anybody else, it would be like, what the fuck did he just call me?
It's endearment, but it's belittling all the same.
No, it's like a cute thing. It's like, I
From
love you.
Derubael, it's cute.
Thank
But
you.
like,
Thank you, Lyaa.
if Uberbandit called me a scrublet, I might be offended.
I thought we had something special.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, and you think Scrublet is better than noobs?
The noob? Yeah, definitely. But see, I also think Nublet is better than noob, so.
And by better, do you mean more entertaining or less belittling?
I mean a little of both, but I mostly mean less.
Because I'm not looking to see which one makes you giggle more when you say it.
Well, okay, they all make me giggle a little bit. But no, I feel like it's better in terms of it's kind of like. See, I'm trying to think of a parallel that doesn't begin with the N word. I'm having a really hard time coming up with a comparison.
Use redneck.
My redneck lit? No, that doesn't work.
No. Use. Is there a word for Swedish people?
My sweet lit? I don't know about that either.
I'm trying to think of the hardest people to offend so that it'll be okay.
Well, it needs to be if you're gonna. Oh my god! If you're gonna think of a racial slur that goes good with lit at the end, I don't know if you're gonna find that, man. I don't know if that's out there. I can only think of one, and I'm not saying it on stream.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that at all. I feel like we should probably move on to something else. So,
Dangerous territory.
yeah,
Dangerous territory.
we're venturing into a very dangerous
A
place.
very not family appropriate place.
This shit's racist.
That's racist. Look, it's only racist if you're offended by it, okay?
Yep, that's how it works. You're gonna
Is that what racism is? Okay.
Yep. You're gonna get a lot of emails over this.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Derubael.justthetip.com, HR man.
God damn it.
A lot of people don't know this, but the actual email I use for P99, which I'm not going to say on the stream, has HR manager as the contact title.
That's ridiculous.
It's important to identify yourself to prospective emailers.
Yep. It's very important. Oh, god damn it. Oh. So I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing else. So I would say
I told you that you didn't come prepared.
it's okay. We only got to fill like 15 minutes. So if chat people, if you have questions, feel free to shoot questions. And I don't know if you guys here in call have any questions for me or Derubael, but we're here for that
I already
too.
asked my question and it didn't get answered, so I'm not going to ask it again.
What was your question?
It was when the red changes are coming.
Yes, that's right. Red changes.
Soon. We answered it.
Maybe we can just fill her in off stream.
Yeah, that'd be
and
great. And I'll
that-
keep my app shut.
That is absolutely favoritism.
What?
No, I think that's more like corruption, to be honest with you.
HR manager.
That
We'll just fill you in on the side. There's nothing ethically wrong with that.
Come into my office. I'll tell you all the secrets.
Oh, god damn it.
Have you seen Derubael's office? It's terrifying.
It's pretty swanky, actually.
If you've seen Derubael's office, you should probably send Noblog a private message and
No.
And
No, it's
probably show
legit.
him on the doll.
Send it to the HR manager. If you have a sexual harassment complaint, goes to Derubael@justthetip.com.
Derubael, do we have any idea when good old Kithakor on Red will be a thing?
It's up. It's up.
Kithakor's
Praise
up.
Rogan.
Praise Rogan.
This is what happened, all right? Not only did Rogan bring Kithakor back up, but he actually set a debugger on his own, and him and Hanar know why it's broken, and they're going to fix it. So not only is it working right now as we speak, it's going to continue to work in the future. So for anyone who is curious, Kithakor actually legitimately broke again on Red. And as everybody who played Red for a while knows, it was down for almost a year, I think, maybe even more than that. And nobody could really figure out why it wasn't working. And then recently it was fixed, and it's been working for like the last 9 months. And then it broke again, like a week ago. But Rogan figured it out. And being the swell guy that he is, always working, always doing way too much, always doing a lot. And it should be fixed very soon, and it shouldn't be going down anymore.
And for all you scrublets, which is apparently a nicer word
I
than
like
noob,
it.
for all you scrublets on Red, Mafaka will be power leveling people tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. So send him a tell or post in the thread he linked in chat. Those are things you should take advantage of.
Yeah, he's been doing those the power leveling and getting leveling groups together on Red. So a special thank you. I know that I think I already told you thank you the other night when we had that thing in on Red when I was on Red. I think I already told you thank you, but if I didn't, thank you. I believe, and I'm sorry if you didn't want me to say this, but I believe that's Google's on the forums. He's been pushing Red recruitment really hard. So thank you for that.
Well, if he didn't, the jig is up anyway.
Right.
Identity
Well, see, I'm gonna
exposed.
feel really dumb if that's not who he is on the forums, and I just got that completely wrong.
That's all right. I would take credit for it regardless.
No, it sounds like I got it right. He said yep. So
Or he could be doing what I said and just be taking credit for
just
it.
being like, yep, that's me, no problem. Yeah, that's possible.
Because coincidentally, that's exactly what he would say if he was doing what I said.
Right. Here's a good question, and this is a question that has been fiercely debated on the staff. With
Uh-oh.
there's been many accusations of you're dumb, you don't fucking remember, or just you're fucking wrong. I mean, it's gone back and forth. It's been really terrible. Somebody
Stupid.
might have actually gotten shot over this. It's that serious.
Oh, wow.
None of those statements are probably true, by the way. But Rogue, Hide, and Sneak, fixing it to Classic. It is the firm ruling by the dev team that Hide and Sneak is Classic on 299. And I actually, at first, heartily disagreed because I played a Rogue in Classic, and I remember sneaking all the way through Sebalus, almost all the way down to Trachanon with no problems. The thing is the P99 caster mobs are smarter than the mobs that were on live. And when I say smart, were you saying something?
I was just talking shit.
Gotcha. They're much smarter than the ones we're on live. They have much better spell choice, and they actually cast See Invisible a lot more than the mobs on live did. You'll notice that if you go into a dungeon like Sebalus or even Guck with caster mobs, everything is buffed to the maximum limit. They all have Sow, they all have strength and HP buffs. Everybody gets buffed through the roof. So they all get See Invisible as well. And that's why it's so hard to sneak through zones like Sebalus now. Because that's why they're seeing through Sneak and Hide. So this was how it functioned on live, and there's actually a lot of documentation to back that up. It's just that you didn't see it as much because the casters on live were kind of stupid. I think everybody remembers that casters on live were unbelievably easy to kill. But they're not here because they're just much better about their casting.
And to be fair, our caster mobs have had 15 years to play the game, and they can just Google anything they want, look up any player they need info on.
They've
Right,
learned.
right.
They've gotten smarter.
Those guys are sneaky bastards. We should probably keep seeing
They're
this up.
growing like Skynet. We should all be very scared of ourselves.
Oh, we have self-aware NPCs.
Yeah. Speaking of Skynet, I'm sure everybody's heard this by now, but it still blows my mind. There is a robotics company developing advanced AI software technology based in Japan called Skynet.
Yeah.
Kind of scary. Kind of freaked
Because
out. by
fuck
that
you,
one.
that's why.
Playing with fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, we might as well just bow over to our robot masters right now, right? Because, I mean, you're basically asking for it at this point.
Nah, it's okay. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger still.
Not for long. That dude's getting old.
Yeah, he's not going to last much longer.
He's driving.
Well, that's
driving
why we
tanks
put all the
around
robot
and all
parts
kinds
in
of
'em.
crazy shit.
But everybody's forgetting we still have Christian Bale.
I don't know if Batman can take on the Terminator.
I was just gonna say.
He was what's his face? He was John Connor in Terminator Salvation.
I didn't see Terminator
You're
Salvation.
probably a lucky man. 'cause
Oh,
that was-
spoiler alert.
Wait, what?
Christian Bale's in it.
Yeah. He plays John Connor.
God
He defeats our robot masters for all of you.
He's kind of an important character.
He's kind of a big deal.
Whatever, he's Batman.
It really is Batman and Terminator because he uses the same damn voice.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he absolutely does.
A plus.
That same like low grading.
Okay, so this is a little off topic, but I did not know until like 2 days ago that you don't have to look at your book to meditate. That's not classic. Come on.
Oh
Damn.
man.
This
So
girl is so fucking classic. She actually looks at her book to
I
meditate.
do. Do you know
I
how
do believe you.
horribly embarrassing that was? I've been staring at my freaking spell book for 43 levels, okay, thinking that it's helping me. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just medding. And then somebody was like,
Didn't
why?
that stop at like
Yeah.
level 35 anyway?
Yeah, that's not.
I don't know.
If you're really
Look,
going for
you
classic,
should-
there's. I was going to say, there's somebody on the forums who's created an interface that you can get that sexy old 1024 by 768 window with like a little 800 by 600 screen,
Yeah.
where all you get is your spell book. You can't see
Oh, I'm
shit.
not that classic.
In fact, that is to
Too
give
classic
credit
for
where it's
me.
due, I believe
Yo.
that's a full entity on the forums that did that.
Yeah,
That's
I saw that
the
post.
forum username is dual entity. But you know what, Laledorie, you shouldn't feel bad. You should actually get a medal. I think if Nilbog's listening right now, which sometimes he does, you're probably his favorite person on the server because he is crusading hard to get some kind of book medding effect into the game. And
That's a
he's
proposal.
really wrestled some jimmies trying to do it.
Well, I wouldn't mind if he did it.
Jimmy wrestling.
If it
I
was up to
bet-
Nobog, you guys would all be forced to use like one locked UI.
Yes, that's also a thing, by the way.
I bet your spellbook is super. Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. I have to get this out. I bet her spellbook is like the most organized spellbook in the entire game.
Oh God, I'm not even going to comment on that. It is horribly, I think it's horribly unorganized, but I did have someone tell me that it was very organized and like,
Yep.
I keep my port spells like alphabetically organized. It's pretty
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That's fancy.
I know. Hashtag embarrassing.
I was just thinking because my
So how did
spellbook
you
is a
know?
mess. Well, just because my spellbook is a mess on my cleric, and I don't have the patience to organize it. But
Because if you spend 43 levels looking at
Yeah,
your spell
that's
book,
exactly right. You have plenty of
probably
time to
spent a
organize that
fair
shit.
amount of time organizing.
yeah,
You're either playing gems or you're organizing your spellbook.
Oh God, gems.
Gems
Let's
is
be
a
honest,
thing.
there's only
I
so
know.
many gems that one person can take.
No, I don't know about that. I was
You really tried to loot this corpse, didn't you? Like, do you have any
Yeah.
idea what direction you ran in?
nope.
Is there like a server-wide standing for gems that you could implement in the game so people can just play that and see how they stack up against other people?
Who had high scores in gems.
Yeah.
Or
That would be awesome if that was a thing. We should talk to Rogan and see if we can make some kind of gems leaderboard.
let's make it happen. Gems
Sirken, you have drawn a crowd.
They spotted me hovering
They
above
did.
them.
They spotted. No, actually, you're on the ground on my screen, like falling from midair every now and then.
Oh, I don't care what's on your screen.
Oh, how
Because
rude.
he turned off fly. Or he turned
Don't be
on
alarmed.
fly before
Might
he
be a little lost.
God damn it, Uberbandit.
It's fine. Just okay. Yeah, we're good.
I have a question for Salty PDX. Salty, is that you? You gotta tell us, is this the Salty?
Because tea time.
And I'll give you a second to respond because there's a delay.
You should give him probably like 30 of those.
Well, he may have to think about it. He may have to think, well, is it worth saying that? Because the last time I found out who he was, he got his character banned. So
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
may
a thing.
be questioning that decision.
That is a thing. I wouldn't. I could picture him like pulling out his driver's license and it's like, yep, salty. And then like he puts it back in his socket.
And then you just
It just
Derubael
says
just
Salty
takes it.
X on his driver's license.
Yep.
Okay, that's definitely the real Salty because I just looked at the YouTube link he linked. So here's your chance, Sirken. Do you want tea time? Because we can ask right now.
Salty, you should send me a private message on P99. I promise I won't forum ban you.
Salty, we're looking. Well, we already know what his forum account is. We just.
I don't keep track of that.
I do, and I don't. You know. Anyway, Salty, this is your opportunity to have a forum to talk about whatever crazy thing you want to talk about for like a good, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes in front of all these nice
Tell
people.
everyone who Salty is. Maybe not everybody
Yeah,
knows.
that was before my time. I have no idea who that is.
Salty, we'll let Salty tell the people who he is himself. We don't want to put labels
We
on
don't,
here.
yeah,
But
right,
we'll
right.
give you some time every week, and we'll say anywhere between 5 and 30 minutes, whatever we feel works. And but send me a private message, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll have a segment every week called Tea Time with Salty. It'll be great. It'll be a thing. You'll have. I know you want a place where you can just rant, buddy. So
And we have questions. We have so many questions.
We've got questions. You've got answers. Let's make this happen.
So that could be a thing. On that note, I think we might be done.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the perfect note.
I think so. I think so too.
And then we can tell these people in our Skype chat privately what the deal with Tea Time with Salty.
Yeah, I'm totally lost. I want to know what Tea Time with Salty is.
Well, we'll tell you in a minute. Lyaa, say goodbye to these people.
Bye, people.
And link your thing and tell them where to go and stuff.
Yeah, twitch.tv/LYAA6.
And thank you for joining us. And Uberbandit, do the same thing she just did.
This is Uberbandit of twitch.tv/Uberbandit22, professional ranger, lava lamp entrepreneur, and presently corpse detective.
A+. And fucking Derubael, say goodbye.
Do me last before you.
Fine.
Because you want to get all the streamers out of the way.
Whatever. Laledorie, say the words.
Sam, you're bad.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having me. My Twitch is linked in the chat.
And OneKillQuota, thank you too for coming on. Do words.
Hey, appreciate it, man. OneKillQuota on twitch.tv. Stream every night. Stop on by.
Great streamers. I visit these people. I have fun there. You'll have fun there. Go there, follow them. And thank you guys for listening and watching, and click the follow button if you haven't. Project1999.com. It's where you go for all the classic information you need to join us on this wonderful free server. Sees over 1,000 players, individual concurrent players every single night. 100% free server forever and ever. There's no gimmicks or pay to win or station stores or anything like that. Server's currently in Kunark with Velius on the way. Velius beta's open. You can do the /copy command or /beta or /beta copy. Just do those until one of them works, and it will copy your character over, and then you can do Velius things as well. And Derubael, I'm saving you for last.
Do we allow 2-boxing?
Oh, fuck 2-boxing. Absolutely not.
How about RMT? Do we allow RMT?
No, we don't, actually. We have a fun thread talking about how we banned over 400 people for thinking we would allow their RMT.
Thank you. And we actually have a CSR log in our private forums that's like, I don't know, 80 posts long at this point. It's a pretty fucking long thread of RMT ban. And do we allow third-party programs?
No, we don't allow any of that hacking steroid game shit.
Awesome. Excellent. I love it. This sounds like a great server. I should probably try to play here.
You should. Well, you shouldn't, but everyone else should.
Am I not good enough to play on P99? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, it's the whole staff thing.
Oh, I see.
Nobody
might chop off my hands, possibly might castrate me in the process.
You might chop off your tail.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be bad. I don't want that to happen.
That would be bad.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to mention we do have a new staff member.
We got two.
We have two. We do have two. I'm addressing one specifically.
Okay.
But we do have two. We have Aussie, who is awesome, and yes, he is in Australia, so he's helping us cover those Euro times. We also have Grick, who is an Ixar in-game, and he's wearing a robe, just like my Ixar is. So if you see Grick, that's not me. Don't get us confused. And that's all I really have to say tonight. Thank you, Laledorie, for coming, and thank you, OneKillQuota, for coming, and Lyaa and Uberbandit. I'm not going to thank you guys because you're here every week. And thanks, everybody.
Well, you're welcome.
That's all I have to say.
You're welcome, Derubael.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having me.
It's a
Yeah, thanks
pleasure.
for the invite.
We'll get you guys both back on in the future, I promise. Um,
Oh, and thanks to Nix, who's not actually here and can't actually watch because she's borrowing internet from her neighbor, apparently. She messaged me and was like, who's the new people on the show right now? So thanks, Nix, for always being here. She gets a thank you, even though Uberbandit and Lyaa did not.
that's favoritism as well.
It's
No, it's
favoritism.
because she has red hair.
That
Yeah.
might be.
But that is the exact definition of favoritism.
I don't know. It might be corruption.
No, it's not corruption. You're just showering treatment on one person because of one reason or another that you're not showering on other people.
What if it's a legitimate reason?
Doesn't matter. It's still favoritism.
Is it
Let's
though?
be honest, Uberbandit. You don't think red hair is a legitimate reason for anything.
No, stay away from it.
Exactly.
I thought the general consensus was that red hair wasn't legitimate, period.
I will fight you over
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
that. We can do a battle in game right now, sir.
P99 parking lot.
I'll see you at the flagpole.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go, bruh.
All right.
Respect your camp, bruh.
10 minutes after stream, OneKillQuota and Derubael are going 22 rounds, bare knuckle boxing at the parking lot J P99 building. Be there.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I've seen OneKillQuota's beard. I think you're in trouble.
That could, that's a thing. That's a
I'm
legitimate.
not gonna lie. I'm kind of intimidated by the beard. That might be a problem.
Monday at the
Would it sound-
Mega Bowl.
Would it
Tails
sound
versus
creepy if I said I'd smother you with it? Is that creepy?
Not.
No, I think that's
no.
legit.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we're gonna give a firm GM ruling that beard smothering is legit.
I think it's dependent on the beard, but in his case, yeah, legit.
Yeah, no, I agree. It does depend on the beard. I agree with that.
So, on that wonderful bearded note, we're done here. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for listening. And click the follow button if you haven't clicked the follow button. And I'll talk to you guys next week or sooner, but for sure next week.
You